What's up, guys? All right, this has been video day for me today. I think I'm in like a fourth one right now. Hey, this is one of the coolest things that I've found to do on a Fire Stick since Kodi. And it's been around for a while, but it's freaking cool. So I am on a Fire Stick, and so what we're talking about is doing a Super Nintendo game emulator on the Amazon Fire Stick. Seriously, way cool. So this process I'm going to show you, we're going to go ahead and download through Stream Super Nintendo emulator, and it's going to download a whole bunch of games with it, and they're all free to use. What a quick, easy way to do this. This is really, really cool. So let's get started, and I'll talk about the controllers and stuff in a little bit, or while something else is going on. Okay, so the only thing I have on this Fire Stick right now is Kodi. And we are in the latest build, the adult build from the Harley Quinn Wizard. So this is actually the build I downloaded. Honestly, most of the builds that I've done, you can do this on. So we're gonna use a app installer called Stream. I've been putting it on all my devices that I sell for, man, probably 3 or 4 months. They were the first ones to make it easy to reinstall Kodi if it accidentally got deleted. There are lots of ways to do that now, but I always wanted a backup installed. Anyway, whatever. I'm talking too much. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the star in the lower left-hand corner, your favorites. We're going to go to App Installer. This is Cobra App Installer. And then in here, we're just going to go ahead and download Stream. So we're going to say yes to download. Okay. And install. And this is going to take a little bit. And Stream constantly updates, so pretty much no matter what, you're going to have to update Stream again after it installs. Yeah, they update a lot. So we're going to go ahead and just open it. We're actually still inside Kodi, but it'll probably kick us out. And like I said, go ahead and upload it again and install or update it. I'm gonna let this whole process play out. There are a few things that go on that take quite a bit of time, but I'm gonna let it play out so you have an idea on how long it should take on your device. And I went ahead and opened it from there. All right, it didn't open, so no big deal. So we're going to hit the home button. We're going to go back to the front side or the Amazon side of the Fire Stick. All right, I'm just going to go down to applications and manage installed applications. And from here, we're going to find Stream. And we're going to launch it from here. for some reason, this can take a little bit of time to open stream. So we're going to let that load. Let's talk about controllers real quick. Like I said, this is an Amazon Fire Stick that I'm working with. So you do need a Bluetooth controller to be able to play these retro games, these SNES games. Right now, I am actually using a Matricom controller, Bluetooth. I think this one came out not too long ago, about 2 months ago. Amazon also makes a great controller. The Amazon controller actually works pretty much better than anything, in my opinion, on the Fire Stick, but it's $50. And for somebody, if we're just wanting to play around a little bit, $50 is a pretty good investment, considering that's actually. I gotta close out of Kodi. Damn it. $50 is a pretty good investment, especially for what essentially is a $40 Fire Stick. So Matricom is, I don't even remember. I think they're like $20, but I'll do a link to it in the description, and you guys can check them out. But you do need a controller to play these games. Please feel free to fast forward through parts of this video. I would. Oh my gosh. Any second now. I feel it. I feel it. Come on. There we go. All right, cool. So you can see in their little ad there, play SNES and Genesis are now free and forever. Cool. They used to charge like a couple bucks or something, but now they're doing it for free. Hopefully, they're making some money on the advertising. All right, so we are just going to do the SNES today. Oh, look, an ad. All right. So it's got some builds you can do. It's got community builds. It's got Kodi add-ons. But for this, we're going into Android apps. And we are looking for this. All right, SNES. All right, so this is going to install the program. And then after this, it'll install the emulator. And then it will install all of the games for you. Doing game emulators used to be pretty messy. You had to find the ROMs, which are the actual games, and then you need an emulator to play the game. But these guys made this slick. Super easy. So this is the actual SNES emulator that we're installing right now. Cool. All right. Get out all these guys. Okay, cool. So now we're going to click into Play SNES. Launch. and now it's gonna go ahead and it's gonna download all the assets, which basically are the ROMs. All in all, ends up being, I think, right around 300 megs. So just be a little bit aware of your space on your Fire Stick. If you're doing a Fire Stick, you can do this on anything. Fire Stick, you can do it on Android, any Android TV. I put it on my NVIDIA Shield, which is an Android box. Amazon Fire TV box. But I wanted to show you on a stick because honestly, a stick is probably the hardest thing to deal with out of all the devices on there. So this is seriously, it's going to take a while to download this. I don't know how long, we'll find out at the end, but I'm going to let it play out, and I'm just going to shut up till it's done. You can. Okay, she finished up. All right, so we just went straight into it from there. Obviously, you can go on the front side and go into it. I did just look. The controller that I'm using is $15 right now from Amazon. So $35 difference between the Amazon one and this one. But like I said, the Amazon one does work better. So check out all these games. I will tell you, I didn't see any of the Mario games on here. Not sure why that is. If they're worried about having copyright issues, but whatever. Still pretty cool. So on the little circle, you can just go one at a time. The little circle on the remote, you move to the right one at a time. And if you use the up on the circle, it jumps like 5 at a time. There's a lot of games on here, so if you're trying to, they're in alphabetical order for the most part. So there's definitely reason to jump 5 at a time. If you're looking for something in the S's or something. Casper. Oh, let's find something to play. You guys want to see this work, right? King of the Monster. Never played it. Let's give it a shot. Controller on. And does a small deal. Small little load. King of the Monsters, 1991. Damn, I'm old. Start button. One player versus computer. Let's do that. Sorry, I'm not doing any sound with this. That's my tail. Oh! Oh, I suck. I died already. What the hell? Give him a tail thing. What? Get him, get him. Oh. Out. Get him! Get him! Fight him! I threw him! I think I won! Wait, I want the ship! Get extra points for the ship? Oh, I got the ship. Nice. I thought that was me. Alright, so anyway, guys, super cool way to do an emulator. Looks like I'm 18 minutes into my video. Not too bad. I'm going to do a link to the controller that I'm using here. Like I said, the Amazon controller actually works quite a bit better. Yes, I want to exit. I will also tell you real quick, to set up the controller, you need to go into controllers and Bluetooth. And it's not an Amazon product. So you're just going to go do it in other Bluetooth devices. 95% of the time, if it is not an Amazon product, this is how you're going to sync anything. All right. Hope that was cool. Hope you guys think that was halfway as cool as I think it is.